Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. And you guys might notice a slight echo in the background. It is because I just moved into a new place and we are in the middle of settling in, but for the most part, today we're going to be talking about a lot of things in regards to XRP and Ripple. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course, I always do greatly appreciate that. Now, with that being said, we have been watching the market closely. We did see the Fed increase the rate hikes to 0.25%. I said this in yesterday's video that those, hikes are already priced in, especially when we are talking about such a minimal percentage. And I know that that might not seem like a minimal percentage in terms of the broader image, but for the most part, those increases do not do too much for the market in terms of, those major impulses. But overall, the market is looking pretty good. We have been watching a lot of the altcoins in this market. So far, we have been seeing some major gains across the board. We do see, Cello's up 20.85%, Thorchain up 20.55%, and of course, you guys do see some of the OG laggard assets like Zcash breaking out a little bit. So I'm actually very excited to watch a lot of these altcoins starting to make their major moves. I have been watching a lot of, alts closely in terms of, those OG laggard assets like, Dash, Litecoin, things like that, just because those are the main ones that really kind of open the door for assets like XRP to start their major moves. But like I said, last 10% of the bull run is when a lot of these altcoins really start to break out. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about a lot of things in regards to the growing team behind Ripple, and we do see here added another one to the roster. Seriously, one of the most impressive teams in the space already and getting stronger day by day. And yes, if you guys missed it, so let me actually open this real quick in a new tab, just so that you guys are aware of what happened. So we do see here we're excited to welcome Michael Warren to our board of directors. Michael will play a key role at Ripple as we continue to champion regulatory clarity in the U.S. and expand our presence in global markets. And here's that breakdown of who this individual actually is. So prior to his tenure at ASG, Warren served on the administrations of 2 U.S. presidents. He was senior advisor of the White House Presidential Personnel Office during President Barack Obama's first term. And in 2010, President Obama appointed Warren to serve on the board of directors of the Overseas Private Investment Corporation, where he served on the audit committee until his term ended in 2019. These are some high-tier individuals, by the way. Like, I want you to all realize that, the team that Ripple is building is absolutely massive. When you see Warren's educational background is just as impressive as his professional one. He received degrees from Yale University, where he currently serves as a trustee and is the member of the Yale Corporation Investment Committee, and Oxford University, where he was a Rhodes Scholar. So, again, this is incredible, and not only this, but look at the team that Ripple has appointed already. I mean, these are one of 4 individuals. So here's Michael Warren, as you guys do see. You guys can see the breakdown here. I already told you guys about that, but here is some other ones like Rosie Rios. We talked about Rosie Rios in the past. Like, these are high-tier individuals that are joining the Ripple team. Do you honestly believe that these people are going to join the Ripple team if they don't believe in what Ripple is building? I mean, it's absolutely crazy to say the least. Like, this is getting very interesting, especially when we are talking about, the major names behind this. Like, here's the chair of the Federal Reserve Board's, alternative reference rates committee, and even the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Now, these, of course, are past positions, but this is incredible. Like, I just want you guys to all understand the level of expertise and professionalism that is behind Ripple to really spark the revolution that Ripple is focused on. Things are getting very, very interesting very fast. And also, if you guys missed it, Biden's executive order to fuel a bank Bitcoin boom. Americans want crypto from their banks. Now, I want you all to realize that, I know what this is saying is kind of going against, the idea of crypto. Like, for example, like, I would never, purchase and hold crypto in my bank account. That's just my personal, viewpoint on this. Like, if I'm going to buy crypto, I'm going to hold it in cold storage. That's just me. But I will say this is very good for, older individuals, because we know that there's a lot of, people that want to buy crypto, but they just don't trust these exchanges. So, this would open the door for even more, adoption, and of course, when we're talking about crypto going mainstream, this will definitely help spark that. So we do see here the executive order is really a call for coordination, playing quarterback to ensure that regulators are working together to feed into a clear and consistent framework for crypto regulation rather than engage in disparate work streams. And again, this is going to allow for banks to move in and allow individuals to buy and hold crypto on or in their bank accounts, I should say. And we know banks are moving in. We know banks want to adopt crypto. And the funny thing about this is that I remember when bankers were all against crypto, and now they have no choice but to adopt this technology. It's absolutely comical. Now, we also see here there's a lot in store for crypto in 2022, but will regulators step up to meet the growing popularity of NFTs, CBDCs, and fintech? Here's what Ripple executives predict for the upcoming year. And I talked to you guys about this article in the past. Like, I remember actually discussing this. It was probably about, I want to say, like maybe a month ago, almost 2 months ago now, because this goes back to January 24th. But we have been seeing a lot of growth and a lot of focus on regulations. I mean, NFTs did 100% go mainstream. I mean, I remember NFTs everywhere leading up to around the end of 2021. It was absolutely crazy. I couldn't go anywhere without hearing about NFTs. So, overall, when we're talking about these areas in this market that definitely get a large spotlight, NFTs right now are the big thing. Like, we even seen it during the Super Bowl and things like that. But as regulations step in, I do believe that is where we will see a transition from NFTs to more things in regards of the tokenization market, where we do see real estate being moved into tokenization. We see just finance being tokenized. We see CBDCs making spotlight, and I'm definitely excited to see a lot of this kind of move forward, especially from Ripple side. Like, I think that when we're talking about regulations, that's just like the main thing right now. I think that in my mind, I'm kind of focused on regulations as well. So we do see here, last fall, we announced our partnership with Bhutan's central bank to pilot a CBDC. Why did they partner with Ripple? One word: sustainability. And honestly, there's a lot to this. Like, it's not just sustainability, but I will say this: a focus on sustainability is definitely key. I think that is really going to lead, to the adoption of a lot of these networks. I've always said this even with Hedera. Like, Hedera is absolutely killing the game in terms of sustainability. But also, I want to say this, right? Definitely check out Energy Web Token if you guys haven't already, because they are definitely helping Ripple be sustainable. And I definitely think that you guys should definitely look into Energy Web Token if you do hold XRP as well. But as we are seeing more and more CBDCs pilot it with Ripple, because Bhutan's not the only one, as you guys are probably all aware of by now. We're also seeing a lot of movement towards instant payments. If you guys missed it, Volante Technologies. So first off, this goes back to March 16th. So yesterday, today we are announcing the launch of our ISO 222 service. This value-added service simplifies the complexity of ISO 222 modernization for any organization involved in the processing of payments messaging. Now, of course, this is just a payment message format, but how does XRP play a role in here? What is happening with Volante? Because also we've seen Volante Technologies mention the Bank of England, and We Are Pay UK publishes latest payment strategy. Now, the funny thing about this, okay, is that this is focused on the main thing here is just a new payment architecture that is focused on instant payments and real-time settlement technically. So obviously, I've shown you guys this Ripple processor module before with Volpay. Now this is of course Volante Technologies with Ripple, and this is a settlement. This is going to be that real-time settlement, this instant payment processing format. Now with this in mind, right? When we go and look at this article, so UK's payment strategy focuses on fraud detection and instant payments. Instant payments is the key thing here, right? So when we're focused on instant payments, and not only instant payments, but also real-time settlement and things like that, things start to kind of unfold in the idea of like connecting the dots with Ripple. Now, of course, we do see here the strategy could be divided into two areas. First, the report established policies that will help to provide better services in existing platforms where the focus is on fraud detection and enabling better data sharing. And of course, the second one is next generation payment platform. Now, this doesn't mention at all Ripple or XRP or anything like that, but we do see reducing the proportion of transactions made by card will benefit the UK economy by removing associated cost. Now again, when we're talking about cost, we know that the best way to reduce cost is through something like the RippleNet with XRP, having that 60% reduction in fees. And we do see, the main goal will be to ensure the platform is robust and resilient, and it will be, it will set rules and standards to ensure access to most companies, yet it won't compete with any of these companies, and it won't change their business models either. Now, of course, this is all talking about migrating to ISO 222 as well, and they actually streamlined this. In fact, they moved it from April 2023, or I shouldn't say streamlined it. They actually, furthered this into the future a little bit. So April 2023 from June 2022. So they're moving this kind of forward into 2023, which is totally fine because I believe that actually aligns perfectly with, even Swift as well. But all of this brings me back to one thing. So first off, we know the Digital Pound Foundation, which, Ripple is already working on with other names, like for example, Accenture and even Quant as well. Electronium's there, Avalanche is there as well. So, a few big names, but again, this isn't confirmation that they are going to be utilizing Ripple for an example, the digital pound. But in my opinion, there's just no way that they're not going to, especially with Quant. Like, I think that Quant already has, their foot in the door with that, especially for interoperability. But the thing that makes this very interesting with the UK, for an example, is this. So Ripple, Santander becomes the first UK bank to use Ripple for real-time cross-border payments. Again, very, very large UK bank. It's the first time a UK bank has sent payments of this type via Ripple and launched it as a commercial service. Now, this goes back a little bit in time, right? But we do see Ripple's financial technology, which Santander estimated could save the banking industry $20 billion per year in costs related to cross-border payments. This is huge, okay? And, I believe that this is going to be very, very interesting. And I honestly believe when we're talking about these plans with, banks utilizing Ripple technology, of course, with XRP, because like I said, with XRP, they save a lot more, but it also improves the speed and tracking. So traceability, transparency, things like that are very, very good with Ripple, especially when you're talking about this technology that is going to be easily trackable and traceable through any sort of digital payment. But also, it allows for a lot more security. It's resilient. We're going to get that certainty that, everyone is striving for, especially with payments. But we do see even down here, as an early adopter and pioneer in the banking industry, Santander is the first bank in the world to transfer real funds externally with this technology. In doing so, they are creating a new exemplary standard of service as well. And again, they have future plans. They rolled out mobile application to 7,000 staff members in a pilot program and continues to evaluate Ripple for additional use cases. And again, using Ripple, financial institutions like Santander can lower operational costs, reduce risk associated with payment errors, and provide better customer service by increasing payment visibility for both banks and customers. I want you to all realize the amount of volume that's going to be, flowing over the Ripple network, utilizing even XRP. And I know a lot of people say they're going to use RippleNet, they're not going to use XRP. Look at the chart that I just showed you guys a few days ago, where it was, if they use RippleNet, yeah, they save like 33%. If they use RippleNet combined with XRP, it's like 60+% savings on those operational costs. Those are huge for these financial institutions. These are financial institutions. These are financial pioneers that are seeing the cost lowered, and they're going to 100% utilize XRP with RippleNet to save that additional 30+%. Why wouldn't they? These are individuals that are they're financial experts. They want to save as much money as they possibly can. So utilizing XRP is not even a question to them. It's a no-brainer move. So with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.